everybody, and welcome back to Ontario Vintage Tractor. This is a video I've been waiting to do for quite some time. If you go back and you look through our video library, probably pretty much from when we first started this channel, you'll see that I've been working on a 1951 WF. This tractor came to us a long time ago, and as you saw in those videos, I busted this thing completely apart. During that time, my dad and I were going to restore it, and last February he passed away, and the thing was still in pieces, and took everything I had to get going on this project again, pick up where we left off, and ultimately finish this thing. So there's been a couple updates here and there, but today's the day I'm ready to show everybody it's done. So stay tuned, here we go. Well, here it is. It's finally finished. Is it restored to factory condition? No, there's a few changes. It's been converted to 12 volt. Not everything is exact as OE as you just can't do nowadays, or I guess some people can, but it takes years and years and years to search and find parts. So I made the best out of what I had. This one is a 1951, and I believe, to the best of my knowledge, is the last year of the WF production. This has a 201 cubic inch that we took out of another parts tractor that you'll see in a few videos back. But if you were following along, you know the shape that this tractor's in, and I'll post pictures as we go here. I have it from the day that the fellow that I picked it up from, to the day I got it, to it being tore down to nothing, to obviously today. So let's take a walk around. So this tractor is traditional Allis-Chalmers Persian 1, as it should be. It's got brand new BKTs on the front. The rear tires leave some to be desired. They're cracked up, but there will be new ones eventually. Right now, this is what we're dealing with. But like I said, everything on this tractor works. It's magneto ignition. The bulbs have been switched to 12 volts and the lights, so they work. And like I said, back to it not being 100% original. It has a voltmeter instead of an ammeter. It has a homemade battery box that somebody made. I think they did a very good job. It fits in the original holder and everything. 12 volt alternator, one wire, charge as well. It feels really, really good to have this done. Now, when I got this tractor, it was a PTO tractor. Also had a belt pulley. I got rid of that because they were just trashed. It obviously had a lot of hours. So it's got just a drawbar on it now, which is fine for everything we're gonna do. This thing really only needs to run for shows and parades and things like that. I don't intend on using this one for anything intense. I might put it on a hay rake just for something to do. I still have to do axle seals in the back, or sorry, hub seals like the WCs, but they're on order. They'll be here from DJS Tractor Parts soon. They were absolutely lucrative in this project coming together. The stuff that you can't find, and they have it. So again, I'll post a link to them in the description. It's DJS Tractor Parts. They're out of Michigan. Shipped to Canada, no problems, and they're great to deal with. I deal with them on every project I do. And no sponsorship or nothing, but when you give me good service, people are gonna hear about it. It's not a new rad, but I've got it all done up. It's all nice and shiny in there as well. But this tractor came together really, really nice. And like I said, the story behind it, with me and Dad starting this thing together, it was a tough project to finish. So now that I've taken you around it, let's fire it up. All the brakes work. Make sure we're neutral here, which we are. Turn the fuel on. So some stuff you didn't see as I wasn't filming when I did most of this. After I got the whole thing together, the thing was misfiring real bad. I probably should have checked all this before I put the used engine in it, but it ran pretty good. I thought maybe it was just an ignition hiccup or something like that, but we ended up having low compression on cylinder 3. And I ended up, after having this thing all together, pulling the head back off. I ended up getting some used valves out of my pulling tractor, and I lapped them in, and it seems to run really good. It's got 110 psi across the board, which from what I hear is pretty good for these old 201s, especially ones that aren't fresh. And other than that, it's all together. And so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to post some time-lapse photos of what happened with the engine when I was rebuilding this tractor, and just a time-lapse of the overall process and things I was doing because I didn't film. So check it out. So I hope you enjoyed seeing how the WF came together. I'm really happy to have this tractor done, and this one is special to me, as I've told you the story of how it happened and the unfortunate events that took place, but now we're here. The first show that we'll be attending this year, well, it wouldn't be a show, the first pull is going to be June 1st, the Georgian Bay Steam Showgrounds. There's also an event going on there called the Junk in the Trunk. It's in memory of Melanie Williams, and my wife is putting that on. So if you have any interest in attending that, or you want to be a vendor, go ahead and drop me a line, and I'll put you in touch with the right people. The second one we're doing is June 8th. That is at the Berry Fairgrounds, they're doing their spring showdown. We're going to go to that pull again as well. And I'll get the exact date, but the first show we're going to go to is Kawartha Antique Power at the Lindsay Fairgrounds. So be sure to check these shows out, and I'll update you as we go. But as always, if you like what you're saying, please like and subscribe down at the bottom, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging around.